Here is the tournament logistics section of the Run a Tournament page. This is the area where you will fill in more specific parameters of your golf tournament. First, we have the start of registration and end of registration. These two dates is for when your golf registration opens and ends. I can set my start of registration, and I will start it as right now. It takes the default date and time of the server, and then there. Now, my tournament started on March 10th. So I'm going to go forward and find, we'll say March 8th will be the very end of my registration. At that time, I can click on the clock. Notice I can click on this clock icon. And maybe I'll say I'll have it end on midnight. Or 12:45 is fine. Just so you know, you can always click on the AM/PM button to toggle. Click out, and then you have your start of registration and end of registration set. Next, we have the Charitable Receipts. WhyNotGolf actually sends your tournament attendees a charitable receipt upon checkout. If you are a charity and you want to take advantage of this feature, all you have to do is click yes, and then you put in your charity's information in the fields. Upon submission, there will be a small approval process just because, you know, it is the internet. I'm going to close this out. Next, you can actually choose how many players consist of a group. If you are running a tournament where you only have 2 players in a group, you can select that. Or, you never know, there might actually be 6 players in a group. But, of course, the most common is 4, so that is the default. The maximum number of golfers field is how many golfers you plan on having in your tournament. Typically, on a 4-player group tournament, it's usually 144 maximum golfers. This means there won't be no more than 144 spots sold on your tournament webpage. If your tournament is a private tournament, you can toggle that right here. If you toggle yes, your tournament will be hidden from WhyNotGolf tournament search page, as well as it will not be indexed in Google or the other search engines. Now, if you run a public tournament, you can just leave this at the default option so you get more users viewing your tournament, thus giving you the potential of getting more players to your tournament. Next, we have the Apparel section. If your tournament provides shirts, pants, shorts, or hats, feel free to check the ones your tournament provides. Upon golfer registration, your attendees will be prompted to choose their apparel size for whichever ones you are providing. Those sizes will be placed on your tournament's check-in report to keep you organized. Last but not least, we have the player's handicap. If your tournament needs the player's handicap, you can select yes, and then a drop-down will be shown upon tournament registration, where the user can then select their handicap. If you select no, then of course that drop down will not be visible as the handicap is not needed. This section will actually be moved to the tournament logistics section rather shortly.